Hey everybody! JK Calloway here at Real JK Calloway, coming at you with the results for this week's hashtag skirmish game. This week we played Bad Time to Say What? Lots of really funny responses. Make sure you hop on Twitter, click on the hashtag, start scrolling and see what people put, because you're going to find some you like and you're going to make some friends. And, oh, you're welcome. Speaking of Twitter, make sure you hop on there and follow at #Skirmish. We play every single Friday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. Play along for your chance to be part of this weird little video I make that pretty much just I watch. And sometimes I make my wife watch it, and she does not enjoy it. But she married me. It's her fault. But now let's get right into it. Our top 10 for this week's hashtag skirmish game. Hashtag bad times to say what? Number 10 comes from at TJ Francis Comedy. When Helen Keller tells you she loves you. Well, that's a little mean. I was gonna do an impression. I was about to do a Helen Keller impression, and then I was like, wow, I'm 38 years old. I mostly vote liberal. I probably shouldn't do that. Number 9 comes from at Molted Duck. I love you. I mean, same kind of concept, except just rather than misunderstanding someone who's blind and deaf, now you just hope you misunderstood. Number 8 comes from at The Other Ange. Are you going to pardon a traitor? It'll be the greatest pardon in the history of all pardons. Worst impression of Trump ever. But at the same time, that's also my Helen Keller. So, number 7 comes from at Delmar_MS. When your child needs to move back home with you. I'm sorry, what did you say? I think I misunderstand. What? Unfortunately, I had to pull this one when I was 23, maybe? I think 23 or 24. I had to move back in with my folks for a bit. It wasn't long. I felt like an ass. I felt like a big old ass after moving out when I was 20 or 21. I can't remember anymore. I think I was 21. But I felt like just a giant failure. You know? It's like, oh, I can't afford to live on my own. Guess what, Mom and Dad? Number 6 comes from a Ghost of Slicker. When your significant other asks if you're sleeping with their sibling. What? What? I have a funny feeling this question is often followed with an accent. Somewhere below the Mason-Dixon line. Just guessing. Number 5 comes from it Cramming the Jam. Hit the brakes! What? Ah! This would suck because your reaction time is supposed to be focused on the road, and now you're trying to focus on this asshole who's trying to tell you how to drive. I got this. Don't distract me or we will die. Number 4 comes from it Blonde Majesty. In a job interview. Yeah, that really doesn't convey confidence, does it? When, you know, you get asked a question about the job you're seeking and you have to go, what? You want me to what? Just say yes. Figure it out later. You know, that's what I do, and that's why I've had many jobs. Number 3 comes from Acidic_Blonde. When I'm the mom and you're the kid. This one very much depends on tone as far as how the kid is asking the question. My boys are 7 and 4, and I haven't gotten it yet. It's coming. Hey kid, I want you to do something for me. I've never heard, what? I haven't heard that yet. But oh man, I'm waiting. Number 2 comes from Zazzle Master. Why are you in bed in the middle of the day? Wait, why is my brother's car in the driveway? Again, this is more of a southern thing. For people that desperately want to get themselves onto Maury. Is Jerry Springer still a thing? I have no idea. I know when I'm feeling low and I need a pick-me-up, I turn on Maury. You only have, like, what, 18 hours of being fertile? There's like a small window. How is there so many people testing like 8 guys? Like, do you not understand math? I understand you probably don't. But like, do you just read a book? Like, look it up how fertility works. It's not that hard to figure out. Just, jot down who you slept with that day and then keep a calendar going. So be like, well, I was fertile that day, so it must be, Kevin. We'll go with Kevin. It was Kevin. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are a few honorable mentions, including one from the host at Real J.K. Calloway. One for me. Anytime you're in a conversation with Samuel L. Jackson, I'm going to put myself out on a limb here. I didn't like Pulp Fiction. Now, I know that's like sacrilege, especially for a movie nerd like me. I'm a big movie buff. And it was fine. Wasn't that good. I'm sorry, it was fine. The dialogue was fun. It wasn't that good of a movie. Reservoir Dogs was better, and that was before it. The Kill Bill movies were better. That was after it. He's done good work. I'm not knocking Tarantino. Pulp Fiction sucked. I don't get it. It was fine. It was fine. It was sucked. And actually, no, it wasn't fine. It sucked. It was boring. Come at me. One from it, Kiss My Tats. I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That's a little strong. It's a very nice thing to say, especially when you spend so much time with someone, you get to know them really fast, you might fall in love a little faster. I said it to my wife after 2 weeks of dating. It was fast that I said it. I didn't go on to the whole spend my life with you thing right away, because that's a little, whoa. Hey, one step at a time. I love you. Now let's figure out if I'll love you next month. Gotta be practical. One from Dave Star. When someone asks if you're cheating, I like this response better than what Serena did. She wasn't like, what? I don't cheat. She was like, I have a kid. That proves I don't cheat. It's like, nope. Also, it's a stupid rule. Like, I admire the fact that tennis players can't get direct coach. They can't go talk to their coach during the match. They have to just get through it on their own. I dig that. But every coach does one of these, or does one of these, or does one of these, or does one of these. They do a lot of coaching. One from Sean Keefe, 74. When the police ask, are you drunk? What? Are you drunk? Huh? You want to make this competition, do you? Oh, now you're going to wave a gun in my face. Good thing I'm white, huh? That went somewhere I was not expecting to take it. Damn improv. And one from J. Marie C. 36. To a deaf person. I've done this. I feel bad. It was someone who went deaf well into life, like when they were 30. And I didn't realize they were deaf because they could read lips and they could do ASL as well, but obviously I can't do that. But they were very good at reading lips, so we were just having a conversation as far as I knew. I met them in passing. It was at a party or something. And of course, they lost their hearing, so their speech went a little bit, so it was a little bit muffled. It wasn't full on my awesome Trump/Helen Keller impression. You're welcome for that. But it was a little bit muffled, and I kind of went, what? And, then, of course, I noticed, the little ear things. So, I'm a dick, basically. Great. And our number 1 for this week's hashtag skirmish game comes from @Genzer. When your partner is talking, what did you say? I wasn't listening. One of the biggest traps that I consistently fall into, and it's not that I'm not paying attention, it's that usually my attention is already diverted somewhere, like either the television's on or I'm listening to someone else talk. It's usually always the television, let's be real. And of course she's throwing some information out at me that is important. That's things I should know, either about her work schedule or the kids' schedule or something going on in the near future that I need to know. And of course I'm over here just kind of like, what? Because I'm stupid. As soon as I hear her voice, I should hit pause. That's what I should do. But of course, I'm the idiot that's like, hold on, I'm imbibing this information. I'll hit pause at the first break of conversation, or the first scene change, because then I won't lose my place where I'm here, and then I can focus all my information on you. I'm here for you, baby. I'm here to pay attention to you. No, that's stupid. I should just hit pause, and I know this. And if I'm in the middle of a very important scene of The West Wing, in which I am currently watching for the fourth time through, because seriously, amazing show. The dialogue, it just makes my soul flutter. But, I know what's coming. I've seen it before. I can hit pause right now and it'll be okay. But no, I need to get to the next scene. I need a scene break. Something that start fresh. Just basically, I'm a dude. Basically, that was just a big old explanation of saying I own a penis and I don't appreciate anybody but myself. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you do hit subscribe. Should be right around here. Check out my latest video. Should be right over there. Make sure you follow me on all social media. Always real JK Calloway. And then make sure you download the Hashtag Roundup app. All the best weekly hashtag games, including HashtagSkirmish. Give that a follow on Twitter as well. My name is JK Calloway, and we'll talk to you next time.